Did you know over 80% of people who work out see little to no results? And you might be one of them? You're showing up, you're sweating, and you're exhausted. You're doing everything right. Training hard, eating clean, pushing yourself. So why do you still look like you just started? Let me clarify that. I'm here to tell you that hitting a plateau isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign that something needs to change. The reason is simple. You're missing the real formula. A system built on 5 key pillars that turn any workout into real muscle growth. This isn't about genetics or secret supplements. It's about training smart, not just hard. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to grow. Before we even touch sets, reps, or all those flashy gym tricks, we need to fix the one thing. Everything depends on a real plan. Because here's the part no one tells you. When it comes to building muscle, almost everything works, but only if you actually know what you're doing. If you stay consistent, full body training can be really effective. Prefer push-pull legs routine. That works just as well. Even the classic bro split can deliver results. It might sound appealing or maybe a bit overwhelming. Everything can work, but that's exactly the problem. Where do you even begin? The answer is simpler than it seems. You need structure. A structure means you know ahead of time what exercises you're doing, how many sets and reps, and how long you're resting. Not a random list of exercises you feel like doing that day, but a clear, intentional plan. You're not going to see real results this week or even next. Progress takes time. So if your training is all over the place, your results will be too. Jumping from one program to another every week won't get you anywhere. Choose one plan and commit to it long enough to let it work. Real results don't come from constantly switching things up. They come from consistency, from showing up and following a clear path. Because in the long run, structure will always beat instinct. You can follow the perfect program, but if your form is off, your results will be too. It's no different from any other skill. You don't learn to swim by thrashing in the water. You don't learn to play guitar by smashing the strings. You start with the basics, you refine your technique, and then you build from there. The gym works the same way. Skip that step, and sure, you might see some progress at first. Maybe for a few months, maybe longer if you're lucky. But eventually, you hit a wall and start wondering why nothing's changing anymore. Because without proper technique, progress doesn't last. So let me make it simple. If you want real gains, fast and efficiently, you need to master your execution. Leave your ego at the door. Control always comes first. Because 10 reps with perfect form and lighter weight will build more muscle than 10 sloppy reps with too much weight. Just to impress your gym crush. Train smart, that's how you actually grow. Alright, you've got a solid plan. Your form is clean. But now comes the part that separates those who grow from those who stay the same. Intensity. Even with the best plan and great form, progress stalls if you move through your sets as if every day is just an easy warm-up. Simply showing up at the gym isn't enough. Without real effort, you're not making progress. Growth happens because you challenge your body enough that it has to change. Your body needs a challenge to react, and that challenge is intensity. Without it, your muscles stay the same. I'm not saying you need to shout on every rep, cry or end every set flat on the floor. But if you wrap up your workout feeling like you could easily do more, it's a sign you may not have trained with enough intensity. To grow as fast as possible, you have to push past the point where it burns and your body wants to give up, and still get those last reps in. So on your next workout, pause and ask yourself, are you really pushing yourself or just doing enough to say you did it? Alright, it's time to talk about something. You've likely heard this a million times. Progressive overload. Lift heavier, push more reps, increase volume, consistently over time. Sounds simple, right? But the more weight you add, the more your form starts to suffer. You're not really progressing, you're feeding your ego, and sooner or later injuries follow. Here's the thing, without a strong foundation, progressive overload simply doesn't work. Flawed technique plus more weight equals bigger problems. If your intensity is low, adding reps won't get you results. No structure in your program means no direction, just endless circles. You can't skip steps and expect lasting results. Yeah, you might make some gains early on, but then you'll hit a wall. And when it clicks, you won't even know when it happened. Progress isn't about massive leaps. It's built on small wins. 1 extra rep, 1 more kilo, 10 seconds less rest. Tiny improvements, repeated consistently over weeks. That's how real change happens. That's what creates real, lasting change. So how do you make it happen? You track it, log every lift. Watch your numbers rise, week by week, and your muscles grow right along with them. Here's the big one, the difference between looking good and looking like the armored titan. It shows up again and again. Training hard for a week is great. Training consistently for 5 months is better. But training for years, that's where everything changes. That's the difference between average and insane, because the truth, everything else is useless without this. Not the plan, not the form, not even the intensity. Without consistency, it's all useless. Results take time, but show up, and they're guaranteed. Now you've got everything you need. If this helped, hit the like and subscribe for more fitness content. I'll see you in the next one.